I'm happy to greeting our newcomers and also welcome back familiar faces this afternoon. I'm your host, Raymond Wong from AsiaBC, and let's give a warm welcome to our speaker, everyone. We have Ding Nan, Vice President of CBiBank, and also Zack Khan, Partnership Manager at RD Technologies, joining us today. They will share the forward-thinking insights and practical advice for helping us navigate the evolving landscape of offshore banking and digital financial strategies. Now, I will hand it over to Zack for discussion the bank level asset management and the way in which their real-time e-wallet solution support the clients with differentiated backgrounds. So, Zack.
Thank you, Raymond. Thank you so much. And thank you for your sharing as well, Ding. That was very insightful. So hi, everyone. My name is Zack. I'm from RD, and I've been working in the BD team for more than 1.5 years now. So I will not take much of your time. We'll try to keep everything, as smooth and as easy to understand. So yeah, let's get kick-started. So let me begin by telling you a bit of background of what exactly is RD Technologies. So basically, we've been around for over 3 years now. It took us a really, really long time to get our license. The license we carry essentially is called the SVF license. It took us more than 2.5 years just to get our license. We're regulated by HKMA, who is also the regulator of traditional banks here in Hong Kong. SVF license, basically, it's also carried by other big names. You may heard of WeChat Pay, Alipay, so there are only 13 companies that have SVF license in Hong Kong. And we're the only one that serve businesses because, WeChat Pay, Alipay, they're more for individuals, and we are only for businesses. So we only can open business accounts. So let me talk a bit of who our founder is. So essentially, our founder is called Norman Chan. He was the former chief executive of HKMA from 2009 to 2019. And essentially, he was the man who actually came up with the SVF license during his time. So yeah, that is just a bit of background of who our founder is. Our CEO was the previous head of Alipay, UK market. Essentially, so we do have a very good backing in terms of our senior management structure. Some of the differences between us and a bank, I would say it's not really a big difference. The only thing is that we don't provide loans and basically insurance for our customers. But apart from that, you can also consider us like a mini virtual bank account as well. So let me tell you guys more about the features of the RD wallet of your business account. So essentially, everything is done via our app, including your business KYC as well as your personal KYC. It's very simple, and we are actually open to onboard companies that are from around the world, right? So it doesn't have to be a Hong Kong company. It can be a company from, let's say, Singapore, UK, US, or any other jurisdiction. Of course, it has to be non-sanctioned. It has to be, those kind of jurisdictions. And for the nationalities of directors, we are also very flexible on that. So, it can be from any nationality passport holder behind that entity. So besides limited companies, of course, we can also onboard offshore companies. So, that includes BVI companies. So if you have a BVI company, Cayman Island company, we can also onboard. You can also onboard with us. So essentially how it works is every SVF licensee here in Hong Kong, including Alipay, WeChat Pay, we need to have a custodian bank at the back, right? So Alipay, WeChat Pay, I think they're using CITIC. For us, we have DBS working with us. So essentially, when you open an account with us, that means you're opening a virtual DBS account, all right? So your account number, your SWIFT code, your branch code, bank code, everything will be DBS Hong Kong, but you will be using our app to operate your account, right? So the onboarding is fairly simple. Unlike traditional banks, we're fairly much faster. So account opening time, of course, for good cases, we can open in as soon as 30 minutes. So obviously that is like if all the documents are, sufficient and everything is good, then we can actually process and open your account in 30 minutes, right? You can actually onboard using your HKID or even your foreign passport. If you're a Chinese citizen, you can actually onboard with your CNID as well. We support 8 major currencies at the moment, so that is probably shown on your screen. And we're working to onboard and have more currencies, more FX options. So working very closely internally to make that available. And hopefully that will be, we're hoping to launch 2 to 3 more currencies later this year as well. So yeah, besides sending money, receiving money, we also offer a very good and competitive FX option inside our app. So essentially your app is going to look like this, it's a very simple and easygoing, user-friendly app that anyone can use. So yeah, so there are a few ways in which you can use this app to make payments. Of course, first we have a local payment system. It's called FPS or chats. The settlement time is instant. It's very quick, very fast. So that is one way you can send or receive money using your RD account. The other way is, of course, using SWIFT, which is for cross-border payments. And there is also another functionality in our app, which is wallet-to-wallet transfer. So let's say if your company have RD wallet and your counterparty also have an RD wallet, then essentially you can trade wallet to wallet, and it's done instantly, and you can do it 24/7, unlike traditional banks where you have to follow the normal banking hours and they're like, TT costs and all that stuff. So with wallet-to-wallet transfer, you can actually get rid of that. Yeah, so you can also obviously download bank statements inside your app as well. So, that's for accounting purposes, for more transparency and stuff. At the moment, we're getting a lot of, crypto-related companies that are onboarding with us because, to be really honest, I can say this with confidence, is that we are the only one of the only solutions here in Hong Kong at the moment that are crypto friendly towards businesses. So of course we have our compliance and KYCs that we have to do, but once a client can process all that, then we are actually quite crypto friendly as well. So me personally, I'm handling a lot of big crypto clients at the moment as well. So if you're a company, obviously we look at volume. So it really depends on volume if you're in the crypto industry. But if you're just like a normal trading business, then essentially you can just open the account very soon. And the KYC is also pretty simple and straightforward. So yeah, I think that's all from my side. I will leave the time for more towards Q&A. I think that will be, I'm sure you guys will have some questions and I would be more than happy to answer those. Yeah, thank you so much. Passing it back to you, Raymond.
Fantastic. Many thanks, Zack, for sharing the expertise on fintech evolution and the practical way for facilitate the global transaction for entrepreneur clients. We are so truly grateful for both Liang and Zack for participate and share their deep knowledge today. So I can feel so excited moment in the air, and I'm sure our audience have some questions right now. Yeah, so let's drive us into our Q&A sessions. Please type your questions in the chat box right now, and our speaker will address them directly.
Looks like this is a question for me, right? What steps you take to keep customer information safe? So basically, we keep our customer information safe in a couple of ways, right? So first of all, our bank is regulated by the Federal Reserve, right? So the U.S. have very strict information protection policies in their financial industries. So we have to comply with all their requirements, right? So that's the first one. And the second one is we store all our information in the U.S. mainland, so not in China, not in Hong Kong, not in any other place else, but all the information are in U.S. mainland. The third one is like all the IT infrastructure and our processes are being monitored by regulations quarterly. So basically, every quarter, some regulations, it could be Federal Reserve, it could be state administration, will come to our bank and check all our process, whether it requires the information protection policies. Yeah, basically that's pretty much why we are confident about this, how we comply with those information security. Can CBiBank handle trade documents? It seems to me like you want the CBiBank to handle the trade documents for our clients. That's typically not a bank will do, right? If you are doing trade business, I mean the import, export with your customers, and you get money from your clients, normally the bank will ask you for those trade documents, so like the contracts, like the shipping documents or the invoice and etc. We can give you advice on what type of documents can support your transactions to make your money into your accounts more, sooner. But honestly, we do not make those paperwork for our clients. So.
And we're gonna have a question of to RD Technologies.
Hi, Emily. So how do we do KYC? Everything is done inside the app. So for shareholders to do the KYC, essentially they need to basically download our app, and then they have to create their personal user profile. So essentially what they do is they have to scan their passport or HKID if they have. And then they need to take a selfie, right? So once that's done, then the KYC basically passes for the shareholders. What's the best way to keep our funds safe? Yeah, so essentially it's very safe, and I can explain a bit more on this. So first of all, we are regulated by HKMA. So that is basically Hong Kong Central Bank, Hong Kong Monetary Authority. Essentially, all the banks are also regulated by HKMA. So we have the same regulator. So our compliance and security, everything is just like a banking standard, right? And another thing is we are not allowed to keep our clients' funds. So we have a custodian bank, DBS Bank. So that's where we store all of our clients' funds, right? So your money will be 100% safe in DBS Bank. And our license also do not permit us to use your funds and invest it in other places, right? So your funds will 100% be yours, 100% safe custody of money, and it will remain in DBS untouched. Yeah, so it's for this question, who's the regularity authority? It's basically HKMA, as I answered before. Yeah, so essentially the FX rates that we get is from DBS itself, and their wholesale rates that we get, and we don't really charge much for our clients on top of that, because FX is not our main revenue generating model, and we have other streams of income.
Oh, the next question is to AsiaBC, I think. Like, what is the basic documents to start a corporate account? So basically, what we require, like what the two speakers mentioned, no matter whether it's Hong Kong company or overseas company, obviously what we require is the company documents like the certificate of incorporation, the article of association, and most update annual return, or maybe for some cases is the certificate of incumbency, etc. And on the UBO's perspective, we require the passport, most update residential address, and of course the resume, the proof of their profile, etc. And in terms of the business itself, we require the business proof. So what we wish to know more about is the business nature. Who's going to be your major suppliers or buyers, so that we can understand more about which platform or which either like fintech or traditional bank is the best for our clients. So this is the normal procedure for us to pre-assess the case regarding what's the documents to start the corporate account. And the second one, what's the minimum fund requirement to start for personal and corporate account? So for personal, I would say it can be start from just 5,000 USD, or some of the case even lower, like is 10,000 Hong Kong dollar. Yeah, this is for personal. Yeah, and for corporate account, is actually start from 5,000 USD, or it can be more. It depends on the banking platform and also the different nature of the business. So this is the question. This is the answer. Could you open crypto license account and how is operate? Oh yeah, sure. So this actually is a great question. If you hear what Zack just shared, you found the solution already, right? So RD technology actually is the platform that able to accept the crypto related business. So yeah, so this is the answer. And how to operate? So contact us, then we will tell you a little bit further and how we are able to onboard your account with our technologies. And this question is to CBiBank.
YouTube. Yeah, sure. I mean, Philippines just like we do business with all those companies or individuals from the Southeast Asia. And basically, we handle transactions from those 160 countries, except Russia, North Korea, and a couple of others you can mention. We work with all other countries.
And the next one. How we help to open the bank account. So basically, like what I just answered, we do the pre-assessment, and the pre-assessment actually is for free. Yeah, so we don't really charge any single penny before we get the solid solution for our clients. So after we collect the set documents, we takes around 2 to 3 days for us to contact our banking partner and or fintech partner in order to pre-assess the case. If we find that the chance is pretty high, say for example 80 to 90% that we believe that we're able to onboard for our clients, then our consultant will introduce the banking option to our clients. And not only that, we will also mention about the bank terms, the minimum balance, if there are any, and also the time frame for bank account setting up, and of course is our consultation fee. So we offer the guarantee solutions. So basically we we are like ensure the clients able to get the bank account, and this is our guarantee policy since we launched this service in 2009. Okay, so thank you very much for all your questions, and we enjoy to answer all the questions that you guys ask us. And if you have any additional inquiries, feel free to get in touch with us after the webinar for quick help. So to wrap up, I love to share how AsiaBC integrate traditional and fintech capabilities through our platforms. So for those who interested in launching operation in Hong Kong quickly, our business booster solution could help you ideally start the point, okay? And including one-day incorporation setup, assistance with securing a fintech digital bank digital account through the partners like RD Technologies, and comprehensive local compliance management such as company's secretarial service and registered office address. And if you already owned a Hong Kong company or offshore companies, which you are looking for an corporate account, our team can also help. So we facilitate bank and account openings in Hong Kong, Singapore, and major hubs such as Mauritius, Switzerland, the US, and Puerto Rico, etc. And just like what I mentioned, our low-win, low-fee policy guarantees successful setup. And we provide a complimentary documents assessment for streamline the pre-approval before you commit our account opening service. Last but not least, we are excited to share this exclusive reward with all the attendees this afternoon. As seen on the screen, first, open a CBiBank account as one of the first 3 attendees among all can enjoy the Hong Kong $1,000 off your bill. Similarly, you can open an RD Technologies account as one of the first 3 to receive a Hong Kong $1,000 discount on your bill as well. So there is a total 6 opportunities are available. And those gifts are our way to express the gratitude to all our prestige supporters like you. To claim this award, please scan the QR code and message us on WhatsApp while supply lasts. And here's our contact details. Feel free to take a screenshot or save them for further reference when contact AsiaBC, CBiBank, or RD Technologies. And before we say goodbye today, we love to hear your thoughts on this banking webinar. I hope that everyone liked it. It would be fantastic if you can take a moment to complete our 2 minutes survey and share your feedback. The survey is now visible on your screen. Thank you very much for your input.
Shall we also participate in the survey?
Sure. If I have chance, I will choose 2 extremely, because like although I am the one who always deal with complicated cases, when I hear both of your sharing, I find it is really useful.
Good to hear. Thanks.
So we have 1/3 of the attendees vote already. So for the rest, let's vote. We love to hear feedback. Oh, okay. So thank you very much, all of you. And once again, a big thank you for two valued partners, Liang from CBiBank and Zack from RT Technologies for being with us today. Until we meet again, stay safe, everyone, and healthy. And have a delighted evening. And looking forward to seeing you in the next event. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Raymond. Thank you,
Yeah,
everyone.
thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.